Today I'm going to talk about asthma, and I'm going to talk about the importance of water in the circulatory system and in the lungs. And my research is coming from, as I've done all of my videos on water within the different systems of the body, is coming from Dr. Batmangali, wonderful man. He's done Your Body's Many Cries for Water, and again, his research has been documented in medical journals, but it's just beginning to come down to the public now, and that's what we're doing, is getting this very simple information, scientific information out to people so that people can take responsibility for their own health and reduce an awful lot of pain, suffering and unnecessary financial expense. So I'm going to show here first a little diagram that I made of the normal well-hydrated lungs. And we have the air going in through the nose and in through the mouth, and it passes down here. We have the thyroid cartilage, and from there it goes down here. Very simply, we have the right bronchus and the left bronchus, and then they break up, and they're called bronchioles as they break up. And here then the little round tiny little circles are the little sacs in the lungs, and that's where the air goes in and the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place. And then we breathe in and breathe out. We breathe in the oxygen and out the carbon dioxide. The yellow around here then is called the pleural cavity. And then underneath then we have the muscle, which is the diaphragm. Now, in the case of normal, healthy, hydrated body, we do have cells in the body that produce histamine. Histamine plays an important part in protecting us on different levels. Protects us against bacteria and toxins, and in the case of dehydration, it tries to preserve water loss. And that's exactly what happens in the case of an asthmatic attack. The histamine regulates the bronchial muscles. And when people breathe in and out, this causes water loss because the moist air that we breathe out. In severe dehydration, the body produces more histamine than normal, and what happens is it causes the bronchus to actually constrict so that there's less oxygen, less water being expelled through exhalation. And that again is a natural the body trying to protect itself, because water is so very important. So the body will have the intelligence of saying better to reduce the amount of loss of water than cause major problems in some other part of the body. So it's your body's mechanism. Now, so that constricts, and that then causes the person or the child can't breathe properly. So how to prevent it is we need to come back and we need to understand the first thing to do is drink water. I say that in every condition. Water plays a vital part in every system of the body. So don't start to overdrink water when you start, because that's the first thing people do. They say, okay, I'm going to start drinking, so they overdrink. Don't overdrink. Just start drinking, increasing your water every day, and over a period of time, things will settle down. Now again, Dr. Batmangali talks about the importance of salt, and particularly sea salt. And salt is a natural antihistamine. And also sodium and salt is also is a natural mucus blocker. And what it does, if there is a mucus build-up in the lungs over prolonged asthmatic attacks or other conditions, the salt can actually help to break down the mucus into a watery substance so that it can be cleared out of the lungs easily. And this, he said, is very important in the case of people with fibrocystic lungs. Antihistamine medication then can be given to the person, and this can be given over and over again every time the symptom comes up. But what that does is it forces the bronchus to open up. It forces it to open up. So it really isn't alleviating the problem. It's dealing with the symptom for now, but the problem is underlying. So we still need to go back and drink water so that the problem is solved or after a while. And of course, these treatments have to be given over and over and over again, where in actual fact, the simple cause can be addressed. One of the simple causes of asthma can be addressed. It's important to do your own research. You know, there's so much information out there now, and you know, you could even read Dr. Brett Mangali's book. I'm only doing these videos because I feel that it's very important on a local level here where I live to get information and knowledge out, and then when people know that I'm getting information out, if they want, then they do their own research, and at least it's spreading the word, you know, and preventing, as I say, an awful lot of unnecessary problems in homes. And so I hope this explains a little bit about, if there's any questions or anything, by all means you can get back to me and I'll clarify them a little bit better maybe, or answer any questions you might have. Otherwise, be safe, be healthy.